What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scare Soldier back with another Borderlands 3 video, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at one of the recent weapon buffs, and that is to the Redline. Now the Redline is a Torgue shotgun, and the two adjustments that this gun has been given is first a recoil reduction. That's really good, and also we got an increase in base damage. So looking at the one we have 11,000 damage times 4. The rest of the stats are quite average, but I'm going to show you this gun can be a crazy boss killer in a second, and we're also going to be talking about how you can make this gun better. So first things first, if you guys look at the gun, it has two modes. You have impact mode, which the projectiles explode on impact, and then you have sticky mode, which of course you're just going to be sticking all those stickies at once, and then as you reload, the stickies will explode. Now the better mode between the two is going to be stickies. Stickies is going to be insane because with one shot you can see, or two shots anyways, you can see how many stickies you get out of it. So you don't just get one projectile per shot, there's multiple, which is crazy. And that's pretty much that. So what you want to do to build around this gun to make it an absolute destroying, like a boss killer, is first things first, you want some for the road for the weapon like this. So some for the road is going to give you infinite ammo after exiting Iron Bear for 5 seconds. So for 5 seconds you have infinite ammo, so you can just spam those stickies and it will not touch your ammo consumption, and then it will start dipping into your mag size. So that means you'll be able to maximize how many stickies you'll be able to get on the target. Then if you want to add a little more stickies as well, you can try to get 1 extra point in redistribution through your class mod, and also you can try to get forge if you really want to get crazy with ammo regeneration, so you can get as many stickies as possible. But the fire rate of this gun is quite fast. You can see that it rips through ammo in seconds, so the ammo regeneration will maybe not be able to keep up with how fast the fire rate is of this weapon, but that's how it is. Because you get so low in your mag size, I would recommend you guys use click click, because click click is going to be giving you up to 60% bonus damage the lower you get into your mag size. And as you guys see right here, it's so fast to get down to those lower mag sizes, so click click is going to be active extremely quickly. Now, with that being said, guys, we're also going to be showing you where to farm the weapon, and we're going to show a little bit of gameplay, but overall this gun is very good, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so if you wanted to get the Redline and farm it for yourselves, you're going to have to go and take on Road Dog. He is one of the bosses you have to kill in order to get it. It's his dedicated drop. So you're going to come over to the Splinter Lands over on Pandora, and you're going to want to spawn to the chop shop, where you're going to pick up yourself a vehicle, and we're going to show you where you're going to get to. You can of course fast forward the video, but quickly, it's not really that hard. You're going to see that we're driving down over here. He's in like a little gate. So all you're going to do is pretty much drive down this road. Now there is a specific save point that I'm going to show you where you guys are going to get it, but essentially he's right here, so you're going to just want to hop this over here. So we're going to do that and see if he spawns in. I think they always spawn in now, so he is right over here. This is Road Dog, guys, so we're going to kill him right now and see if he drops it live. So we're just going to use Iron Bear quickly, why not? Alright, and we didn't get nothing that run, but then you guys see how it's done. So that's where you farm the Redline, guys. Now let's go ahead and show you some gameplay. So as I mentioned earlier, the main thing I love to use the Redline for is for bosses. So we're going to go and start off with Grave Ward, a popular boss for us to test our weapons on. So we're going to wait for him to stop sliding us down, and we're going to get ready to pop the stickies. Keep in mind, I'm not even using some for the road. I'm not even using any of the things I showed you. No click click. I'm just using my normal build with some splash damage bonuses. We're getting those stickies procced. Woo! And that is pretty insane amount of damage right there for you with the Redline. We're going to try the same thing on Trot. Now he's going to be a little tougher to get his critical spot with this, because this thing doesn't have pinpoint accuracy, but if we hit his backpack as many times as we can, we're going to get a ton of damage, like you guys see right there, instantly dead when we hit the right spots with this weapon. So now we're going to try some mobbing just to show you guys what it is like with this gun. So you see that we are using stickies instead of the impact, because the stickies I find are a little better. Plus, once the stickies go off and if an enemy is close to the other enemy, they're gonna kill it. They're gonna basically get you the kill. So that's really, really cool. So right here you see that we're just waiting for those stickies to go off, and it's very easy because you reload this gun quite quickly. But we're calling on our action skill, and because we have 160% splash damage when we exit Iron Bear, so that's what we're using with this gun at the moment. So here we go, guys. Let's see what we can do with the Redline. Pretty strong gun right now, guys. I would definitely suggest you pick this up. Now we're going to be telling you also about the specs, what you can look for in the weapon. So pretty much, by the way, again, I will mention it one more time. Gearbox essentially just increased weapon damage and reduced the recoil of the gun. Now we're going to talk about the specs real quick of the weapon, and what I mean by specs is the elemental types it can come in, other things such as how many times it can come in. Those are all important things to note. So we're going to get right into it right here. So first of all, the Redline, it can come into any element in the game, so that's a really good thing for those who want different elements on this weapon. Again, you can get this in a ×4, and the stuck growl jets are increased damage by 5% each, which is great. And the gun is obviously going to be full auto, and obviously this thing, as you see, has an insane fire rate. So although the card says around 4, which is typically actually really slow, the fire rate's insane. So really, really cool stuff right there. Now, other than that, guys, the Redline is a fun gun to use. Would I recommend you guys give it a try? Yes, for sure. This thing is a beast for bosses, especially because it has a decent spread. So for bigger bosses like Wotan, or even the Katawan Ball, or any type of boss that's big, which typically most of the bosses in this game are, it's going to be very easy to maximize how many sticky grenades you can get onto them. And with that, you are going to be dealing a ton of damage versus those enemies. My biggest advice to you is just make sure that you are elemental matching the bosses you're going against. So if you're going against enemies with health bars, use fire. If you're going against shock enemies, use shock, or radiation's fine as well. And if not, if you're going against armor, try to use cryo or corrosive. Those are going to be your best elements to maximize damage on the weapon. And with your artifacts, look for things like area of effect. On your class models, look for splash damage. Splash damage radiuses are always good choices. And that is pretty much my advice to you with this weapon. I hope you guys found the gameplay enjoyable. The gun is pretty cool, I must say. And that's pretty much it for the video. I'll catch the next one. It's your boy Scared Soldier signing out. Peace.